Puro de negocio.
Business.
We like to do that. We have fun. Pero nos puedes preguntar nosotros también. Y nosotros, ¿qué? What? Y a Ana también le puedes preguntar.
Yes. Are you guys enjoying this weather?
I love it.
I love it. I had to get used to it. We went to a kind of an outdoor picnic, but at 7 o'clock it was cold, and we were just shirts and shorts, and we're like, oh man.
You don't get it, but you get it right.
The thing is, no lo puse en español. ¿No lo puse en español? I'm in trouble. Live from Arlington, Texas. Oye, you didn't put cámaras. Cámaras de comercial. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Woo! How many of us love Mondays? So there's a lot of people that don't like them. I don't like them sometimes, but most of the time it's great. We're right here live in Arlington, Texas. And if you don't know about Arlington, Texas, that is the capital of sports shows and entertainment. And of course, us, right?
Yes.
And we have the great look of looking out, and we can see the AT&T Stadium, Choctaw Stadium, where the Texas Rangers play, Six Flags. Everything is right here in this beautiful studio, and we're right here with our host, co-host, and Captain Americas. Woo! I don't fight crime. I just do businesses. So the other guy fights crimes. Okay, so he's the brave one, and I'm here with Sonia Montenegro.
Woo, happy Monday, everyone!
Superstar. She's a superstar, and here with our CEO Angel Martinez.
Yeah.
Angel has this thing about him. Every time I see him on TV, you look like a movie star.
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna try to be his agent because I think I can make some money. I said, would you like to talk to Angel Martinez? $10. Okay, 50. His popularity just went up. It's been a good thing. The Cowboys played tonight, the Dallas Cowboys. And the Rangers are ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Angels are winning. Who else is playing? And the Texas Rangers, the Cowboys, FC Dallas, are they playing?
FC Dallas is out.
They're done.
Yeah.
The North Texas Soccer is already resting.
Year, yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks are coming pretty soon.
Right.
And the Texas Legends start in November. So we're going to be at the Texas Legends, at the Mavericks, everywhere where there's a party, we'll be there. But anyway, it is my honor to present to you our special guest, Maria Bailey.
I am so excited and happy still with you.
Oh, the honor is mine, believe me. I have known Maria for years.
For years,
yes. Yeah, and we've had a lot of business. She's been a big supporter of the Chamber, America's Chamber. She's been following even when we were Tri-County Regional Hispanic Chamber. Maria was right there.
Yeah, I remember.
But now we're America's Chamber. So how about that?
I'm so excited because, welcome back everything, because too many people, they are sleeping for a long time.
Yeah.
And then right now we need to wake up all business.
Yeah.
Because we are stable, for the COVID, later the economy coming a little bit slow. But right now we are all ready for the open again. We try the hell in Bola, all community and all business.
And
Awesome.
that's a good point. This
Mhm.
yesterday, when was it? Sunday. Sunday. I was at a meeting at the Richardson Diversity Heritage Organization, and it was a great honor. They invited me to come in and present about uh, the the summit that's coming up this year, this time at November 2nd, and met some great people there. There was the trustee from the Dallas County College. There was Ana Marie Ramos, who's a elected state of Texas official. It was an honor to meet her. We had a lot of big group, and we got to present, and they got to know who America's Chamber is. And I told them about listening to our show, and a lot of them said, "Hey, can I come on the show?" And I said, "Yes, but get in line." So we're gonna be doing some fun things, but uh, today we're gonna talk about our Maria Bailey. Tell me what you're doing today.
But right now, I'm working too much in the community because I told you that right now the business they are needing increase. We need to show you the people, the different places, organization, and I working right now in the area of the health. We know the people they are need sometimes health insurance. They are know where they are getting the benefits sometimes, or what provider the insurance is good, what provider is not good. Right now I working in the community, visit the school, visit church, food bank because right now it's incredible the too many people visit the bank the before. Before,
Yes.
no, you don't see too many people looking for free food, but right now there's a lot of the people.
It is funny because one of the things that I got was that the Latina, Hispanic, Latino, you kind of have to, you change the names, but it's the same thing,
It's
right?
the same thing.
Latino, Hispanic,
Hispanic.
I think, and I'll just use Latino. The economic empowerment by Latinos in 2021 was at $3.2 trillion,
Wow.
not billions, trillions. That was in 2021. It has increased tremendously. It's averaging almost $1.5 trillion increase every year. So you figure if we were a country, if the Latinos in the US were a country, we'd be number 4 in the world.
Wow, it is true. It's
Wow.
true because in the community I see too many business. They really don't know where they are can go get it, grow the business, and the manner the Herbert no, my job is involve the people in the bands, involve the people in the show you business for the increase your sell business because too many people really don't have the opportunity to increase the business. But right now, we are here for this part and try to help the people. They make a much better business.
And the thing is, right now in the meeting, it was very diverse. We had a lot of people from it. The thing that everybody agrees is that the largest population in Texas is
Wow. Right now
Latino.
Latino.
it's probably they are so sobrepopulation right now in Texas. Really, really.
And it's quickly becoming the largest community in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you're going to be running for office, if you're going to be doing this, you cannot do it without the Latino. And so we're going to be emphasizing that, especially at the summit on November 2nd, and I'll talk about that a little later. But when you start looking at those numbers, you're like, wow, we keep thinking ourselves as poor and this, but in reality, we're a major force.
Right now is the majority. Too many big business. They are looking the Hispanic customers. They are like it. The more Hispanic customers.
We're the high
Absolutely.
demand
And
because they
yes,
know they
mhm.
need us. They know that
Yes, they are
we
needed.
are important. They know
Yes,
that they need to connect with us because we are part of, yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
And that's so beautiful. You can imagine if I went to Walmart in Bensonville, Arkansas, and said, "We're not going to let Latinos go into your businesses."
Imagine they
Can
can't
you
survive without us.
imagine?
Not anymore.
We would have panic mode.
Yeah,
We would have people go, "Oh, what?" If we go into anywhere, if you visit, if you go around anywhere, I usually like to go walking at the malls. I like walking at the shopping malls. If you go to the Galleria, you hear Spanish everywhere. If you go to North Park, you hear Spanish everywhere.
Hmm.
You go to Grapevine, Spanish everywhere. Anywhere you go, you think every car dealer has someone that speaks
exactly.
Spanish.
Yes, true.
Is that true?
Yes, true.
If you don't, you got problems
Yeah,
because the population is going to be. So now, what do we need to do? What do you ladies think we need to do as a majority? What are we lacking? What do we need to be doing? For example, elected leaders.
exactly. Yes.
What do you think, Sonia?
You know the I see because I working more in the street. Yeah, I had a contact directly with the people. They had the small business, for example, the person that had the molans, the electricians or plumbers. They had a small business, but the manner they are need to show at these people, they organize the business for the, they make a competition when the business they here, a stable business here, because the all businesses here they are start in some manners. Okay, right now this is the opportunity to show our community how start and grow business, because existing too many business but in the same way.
I agree with you. I've seen it. I've seen it. Even with family members. That yes, there's a lot of people they start a business, but they never scale the business, and that's the problem we have. The problem is that if you're have a business and you're making six figures, well, the next goal is to go to the seven figures and just continue to grow because it
Exactly.
is possible. It is
Yes.
possible. I think the problem is that we don't believe that we can do big things
Exactly.
because of the background, because where we come from, because we grew up with a scarcity mentality, I guess, where
Yes.
you don't believe that you can make a lot of money. and
Yes.
and it's I we were just actually this morning we had a very interesting conversation, Mr. Herb and I. It's all mindset. It's a
Exactly.
mindset. So I feel that as community leaders, going out there and empower these people and let them know, hey, you can do it. Like
Exactly.
you don't have to be the most educated person. You don't have to speak the language or be fluent,
Mm-mm.
or you don't have to have money. Sometimes it's just a mindset. Having the right mindset, it's what's gonna get you to the next level. Because if you have the mindset, you're gonna find a way. And there's tools everywhere.
Exactly.
There's so much information that we have available, and we just have to find it. But it's wanting, believing that you can do it, and then go find the resources, and then of course take action, because
Exactly.
there's a lot of we can get a lot of tools, a lot of information, but if we don't take action, we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to continue to be the same, in the same spot, for
Exactly.
years, many years. And I've seen people, in business for many years, but they're just there. They're still just there.
They're happy to be where they are, and
Exactly.
and you can't in business. Our favorite color is green. It doesn't matter the skin colors.
It's a
You
matter.
know,
Yes.
it's building a business. How many times have people told us, all of us, that you're going the wrong way because we're working hard at building businesses? They're
Yeah.
like, you're crazy. Why are you doing that? Every reason for you not to be trying to see what's on the other side of the fence. Is the grass greener for real?
And that's another thing. It all depends with we'll go back to the same thing where we come from. I know that there's a lot of people in my family that they don't understand why I do the things I do. And before, I kind of, was trying to figure out. But now I know that first, not everyone has, the vision that I have, so I can, you know, be mad at them or say why, because they will, even if I try to explain, they're never going to understand. So it is also very important that when you have a dream, or you're, going, or you have a goal, not only to share with your family or the people around you, and if they don't support you, sometimes you just have to, take, different, just go a different way, and try to find a way to stay away from the people that they're who are not adding anything to your business, to your growth, to your goals, because it happens a lot.
Yes.
With what I do, I've I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people and invite them to do business with me, and they come all very excited, very excited. I have people crying because they like, oh my God, this is what I was waiting for. This is the opportunity. Oh my God, I've been praying for this opportunity, and they're all so excited. And I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna be able to provide a better future for my family, for my kids, my parents, and I'm gonna buy the house of my dreams. I mean, you name it, and everything. It's here. But then they go back home and they go share their dream, the dream or the vision or the plan or whatever with the family, or even sometimes it's a significant other that kills the dreams.
Yes.
Sometimes
True.
they say
It's true.
some, they have a saying, sometimes you're sleeping with the enemy. It is true. You never
That's
know who's gonna kill the
Exactly.
dream. Like,
I like
it's actually
I
in the
like
Bible.
that.
The other day I was talking, like, it's actually in the Bible, so it's true. And what happened? They just disappear. They didn't even give themselves the opportunity to try it, to see if it's
Exactly.
gonna work. So most of the people give up too soon, way too soon.
Well, it's
So you have,
easier to be a victim than to be
Yes,
the
yes,
winner.
exactly.
It's always easier to feel, I need people to feel sorry for me because
Yeah.
you weren't able to do what you have to do. Now, you look at the fact that it's all what you want, and you are going to hit blocks and walls. But the thing is, you got to be strong enough to knock them down. You got to be strong enough and dedicated to be uh, to be to be all these things. But you just imagine. Let's talk about Angel Martinez. Angel, long time ago, you came and told me about your dream of having a
Correct.
radio station. How many people told you, "Are you crazy?" Yeah, right.
Yes.
How many people try to talk you out of it than helping you get into it and help you? And and you see, he did not give up.
Yeah.
He kept going.
Mhm.
He kept saying, "I see my vision. I
Exactly.
see where I'm going." And every time anybody tried to talk him, and I heard people
You
telling him,
remember?
"Angel, why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "Because you can't see what he's seeing."
Exactly.
Uh, and so you're looking at the fact that it's not easy.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I won't kid you. It's not easy.
You
When
need
I
to
start,
sacrifice too much, but in the end, you constantly you got it.
but I think Sonia brought something in. You have a dream. It's not going to be easy,
No, anything is easy.
but you got to figure a way to make it a success.
Yes.
And this is it. How many people join our Chamber of Commerce and I get a call and say, "Hey, I've been in the chamber 4 months and I haven't gotten anything." And I'm like, "Okay, I haven't seen you at the meetings. I haven't seen you participate. Are you waiting for us to be your sales force?
Mm-mm.
No. We're going to be your connector. We're going to bring people to you, but the selling is on you. We're not licensed to sell insurance. We're not licensed to do dentistry or anything. We'll connect you, but you got to do it. You got to have a system that works." And this is what I see about Sonia and Mary. I'm sure how many people have told you, "Why are you doing this?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Right.
They don't. They just don't believe in what I do. I can tell you that for sure. But
And
that's okay because I do, and as long as you believe in what you do, that's all that matters. No one else. As long as that's one thing. You know, we have to believe in what we do.
and it's funny because I love to talk to Sonia because I get so much respect and really think Sonia is fearless. Maria is fearless. Angel is fearless. How many times have people said you're gonna fail, and we don't believe it? You don't
Yeah.
believe it. You know why? Because you know you're gonna get there.
Hmm.
And we as Latinos have to believe
Yes.
that we can't stay here. We got to move on. But you can't do it. There's four things you have to realize: numbers, dollars, voting, and education. Okay?
That's right.
If you don't do those four, we're going to be the largest community with no voice and no power. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be that. I'm going to help change that. So we're going to create numbers every time. Join, for example, our chamber, and let's show a very large number with a lot of voice. We support Radio Metroplex. We support Angel's vision. Angel is going to make it. You have growing pains, right? We all get growing pains, but that can't stop you. You just got to be two things. You got to be likable and trustworthy. And everybody in this room, in my opinion, is very likable
Hmm.
and trustworthy. I would buy whatever you had. So now we're going to go into and say, Sonia, what was the toughest wall you had to break?
Man, there's a lot of so many.
I can see her with her boxing gloves.
Yes, yes, and I feel that actually now I know that that's just part of the process. That it's part of the journey. That it will continue to happen. You know, you will knock one down, and then you're gonna come, and there's gonna be another one, and you just gotta be ready to knock that one down because you know that's just gonna be part of the process. But to me, it was there has been a lot, but one I will say it is a family member calling me and saying that God talked to them and that I'm very spiritual. I'm a woman of faith. I do everything based on my faith, and I believe that's why I believe I can do everything. But this person who is also very a woman of faith, she called me and she was literally in tears. She was crying. She said that God had talked to her and she had a message for me that what I was doing, I wasn't supposed to be doing what I was doing. Okay, that was not right, which was having financial foundations for families that I should help people to kind of get ready for whenever we go to heaven. That there's no need to worry, and take care of that while we're here. That this is just, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So honestly, that freaked me out. I literally had to step back for a little bit, because as a woman of faith, those things you have to sit down and think, is this really? Hey God, are you really trying to talk to me?
Is
What
that a
this?
message?
Is that a message? So I'm a, of course I pray and I do all these things as a woman of faith. So I actually talked to my husband as well, and he's like, no, no, I don't think that's right because you have to help families while they're here. We don't have, yes, we gotta make sure we work and we do good so we go to heaven. But hey, we still have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years here. So why don't we worry about what's here, and while we, take care of, of what we're doing here, that will also eventually, take us to heaven. That doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be one or the other. Why don't you do both?
Hmm.
So I talked to my husband, and of course, I went to church. I did my little prayer, and then the next week I felt like I got my answer. Like, no, I was in the right path. That was my mission. But
I'm so
that's
glad.
just like one of them. There has been a lot more, but that one impacted my life because it's just one of those where like, oh my god, you're all fire up and you're like going on, and then someone comes to tell you like, oh my god. So
They
so
put a wall up and you knocked it down.
yes, yes, but it's just one of those things because you just never know. But I've had just a lot with just that, and then as far as business, feeling that you got all figured out and then everything goes back to zero and they just have to just continue. Especially with what I do, it's something that where you have to be there constantly fighting, 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 fighting. There's just no not stopping at all, like not stopping. I mean, and that's just has to be in life. You can't stop. If you hit a goal, that doesn't mean you made it. No, that's just one goal. There's many more. And that's the beautiful thing about what I do is just that we're always fighting for the next goal every month, every. I mean, just and that's what helps us keep growing and grow a business.
Yeah.
And Sonia is member of our unstoppable group because she does not stop no matter what. And Mary, what was your experience? Somebody trying to what do you remember? Somebody putting a wall.
Well, a lot of people. But when I had different experience in the past years, when I working in the one company for the cash flow, I try the hell of the people for the taking money for the grow business. That I found the big error, a big problem. Too many people they are not making payroll checks. Too many people they are want to pay cash. I told the owners, in the manner that you grow your business is that you make it you pay and check your employees. This manner you make a more company serious company. Everybody they are see that you have the your company registration, you are in the good spot. Because this manner any bank they are see you company, they are have the rule, they are in correct manners. And you can make it your bookkeeping, you can make it your payroll, you can make it everything. Is in just in case that you need the help, let me know, I can help you. No, because I spend too much money and this, but I spend it's more fast, easy to pay cash. But this is the grown manner because in the grown manner they are can take any opportunity that any bank, any company, the cash flow
They
give
don't
you the
have any
money for
record of the business
because
growth.
not have any support.
Yeah.
They are ignoring how much is the what say how much money they are make every year because they are don't show you all one. Okay, supposed to be they are saving money for don't pay taxes, but it is wrong because you can deductible to much money that you can believe it when you really you have your business organization. But too
That's
many
true.
people they are screwed and no pay taxes and they are no one to follow exactly the rule, but they are existing the manners they are can grow more fast in too many company terms of the business. They are can get the for example existing too many offer the job for the small business and the government they are can submit for the bid for the take this big job the construction big schools and make a lot of the job in plumbers a lot of the job in concrete but they are don't have the opportunity because they are not have the company registration in the right spot.
And that's only because they don't see the big picture.
Yes, that's a good
Exactly.
point.
They don't see the big picture. They don't see themselves as a seven-figure business owner. They don't see themselves at the next level. They're just like, and that's the problem. That's the
Yeah, this is
problem.
a big problem because I have the one company that I make the marketing for the company. They are ignoring marketing. They are know exactly how get a customer for make a job. And the roofing company, I start with this company. They are working door to door, walking in the street door to door. I told no, look at this. The manner to make it the businesses in different manners. When I grow the business, they are can believe it how many people they are I got it, how many business they are had appointments, if they are discontrol. This is the manners that people know send that you say they are don't see the vision that they are can make it more. And this time, this company, the too many contracts don't do the old one. And the same time, they not have the old people preparation for the make it all out of the business.
That's
If they
true.
are stop, stop, stop. In the end, move it back.
Mhm.
No, you need to prepare for everything. Thinking about the vision. Thinking about if the right now is one, tomorrow probably is two, next day is three, the other day is four. You need to prepare, grow, no stable. This company, I can believe it, grow fast, coming down.
Mhm.
And it's just like you said, it's planning. How many times all of us would say, if I didn't have to pay taxes. But then what happens when you do that? When you need money and you have to go to a bank and somebody says, well, you don't have any money. Who's gonna lend you money if they think they're not gonna pay to get it back?
Exactly,
I mean,
exactly.
I don't know any bank that lends you money thinking, well, they're not making any money, but I think they're gonna make money. It
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. It really doesn't
Have
work
to
like
show that you're making the money before you get approved for any loan.
was it
Because right now existing the billions of dollars for the support too many business for the pandemic because too many business they are out for the time the pandemic.
yeah.
But right now existing more other part the billions of money for the hell they support a business. But what happening? They are not paying employees. They are 10 or 20 or 40 employees, but it's 10.99. So no continue with this. You look at this. You miss the opportunities.
Oh yes.
It's
And you're right.
sad, really. It's so sad.
Angel, how many people do you remember on him? Someone you remember that told you you're going the wrong way with a radio station. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of
A
the,
lot of people.
a lot of the people. I remember.
Do you remember?
I
You want to
remember.
share
I
that?
remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Was
remember.
it a friend, a family
And the
member?
family too. Yeah.
Yes.
The family
Correct.
too?
Yeah, correct.
Wow. So you look at that and you're like, wow, it's those are walls we have to knock down.
Mhm.
The other part in business is what's the next big part in business? To be a legitimate business,
Hmm.
right? If you're not licensed, if you're not registered, if you're not anything, you are opening yourself to a catastrophe,
You close yourself your doors.
right? So what happens, Maria, when you see a company that is not an LLC, an Inc.?
Existing too many different companies. Depending people they are one the LLC is for protect part of the business. They are protect the business on business, and they are had their own uh, big company. They are had the partners. Existing too many different partners. They are qualified and they have percentage for each one partner. They are making the taxes individual. Existing too many manners that make a business, but really we can start with something because it's much better to start the beginning the later and half the time because in half the time you have everything that's control. It's much better they start organized. No is necessary that you put your business and you have the 10 or 100 employees. No, start a business because you prepare it for the when they come in your future. You know are in the I don't know why way I take it. No, you right now you can organize it. I explain it to many people I got take a one notebook, whatever notebook, put everyday notes, how much money I spend, how much money I make gasoline, miles, tools, everything. take it because you make it your records for the you in this manner you sell organizing your business. No es difficult, only they are needed take it one part a day. And the end of the day, go see it. Put your note. I spend this gas, I spend this mouse. For example, I told other people, you don't like it, take it your mouse, take a picture. Right now, the phone is smart. Take a picture, right?
There's so
Use it.
many ways
Use it.
to do those things. There's
Yeah.
apps. There's
Yeah.
all kinds of things. It's just the habit.
Yes.
We have to we
Yes.
have to change those bad habits. That's it's the exact same thing I do every day and I fight every day. You know?
Yeah.
It's not the money we make.
Yes.
It's how we
Exactly.
manage how we budget ourselves. And you have to know where the money's going.
Exactly.
And it happens to everyone. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Exactly.
The problem, I mean, the thing here is that you have to know and understand that, hey, you're in trouble. You're not doing. If your money is not growing, you have to know that you're doing something wrong.
Yes.
You have to sit down and figure out what is it that you're doing wrong, and then see all the money that is coming and where is the money going. If you're not
Exactly.
keeping any money, where the money is going, and
Exactly.
then that's what we find out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's a good point because if you don't know where the money is or where it's coming from, eventually you're going to crash,
Yes.
right? I don't know anybody who doesn't keep track of that and says I became a multimillionaire. You can't. Every day, for example, every year my goal is to make 25 to 30% more than the year before.
Exactly.
So I calculate the numbers every month for that ratio, and then I measure to see where am I
Exactly.
at monthly, quarterly. Here. If you can't show that it's going, guess what happens? You're not going to get there.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
And if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan to say, okay, I want to increase by, I know one gentleman, he's real ambitious. He wants to increase by 60%.
Yes.
And you know what? By doing this little simple formula,
Yes.
he did it.
You
And I'm
know,
like, wow.
too many people probably they are making the more money they are can believe it, but they are not have any organization the expenses. In the end, they are not have nothing. Okay, sometimes they are saying, "Oh, I working too much, but I don't see my money because you don't organization."
We've
Oh,
seen that all the time.
yes.
We have a lot of people we need to say hi to over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Well, let's start with Miss Diamantina. There's one on the first one is Diamantina.
Her Highness, the Queen,
Thank you for
Diamantina.
watching us. Happy Monday. And then we have Magali. Saludos, Magali.
Magali, ¿cómo estás?
Irene.
Maite,
Irene.
saludos a Maite.
Maite, saludos. I love it.
Wow, that is good. And uh, one second. They're calling the chamber. So thinking anyway. This is great. But when you start looking at it, it's wonderful because I watch Sonia. Sonia gets me motivated. I watch you. I watch Angel, and it feels good to be around people
Yes.
like this, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy being around people crying, and I'm like, snap out of it. Get a business plan, But what would you tell somebody that comes to you and tries to get you to not be so excited? What do you tell them?
I don't think they can do it.
I don't think so either. I think it's going to be mission impossible.
No, seriously. Before, I used to get me, a little down, and I'll be second guessing myself and overthinking. Now, not anymore. Not anymore. Because I know what I'm doing. I know that when someone tries to say or says something to either bring my energy down or to hurt my feelings or to you name it or just give you a bad vibe because it happens. Let's be honest, it happens.
And jealousy.
Jealousy. Yes. Now I know that it's not me. It's them. And when
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's you.
you know that,
Not her. It's
yes,
you.
when you know that, then everything it changes. But it have to learn. It didn't happen overnight.
Never finish.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
never finish.
So I just had to learn that, and that really, I mean, it changed my life because now, and I understand. You know, sometimes we're fighting with our own selves. Sometimes we're fighting, and it's not that you did something to me, or is it, oh my God, you're so annoying because. I know I'm annoying to to a lot of people. I know that, but I also know that people like my. There are other people that they like my energy. You know, so that you just never know. It's like just gotta work with whoever wants to work with you, and but I feel that having the energy and be happy and just share your happiness
Yes, sure.
and the good vibe with others.
Good vibes.
Yes, that
Good vibes.
definitely helps. But yes, so that's what's
What about
And,
you,
and, and
Mary?
so me
Maria?
when I feel excited when I see the other people really they are ignoring the ways and something for them make it. For example, the other day I had one of my friends. He had the dreams and to buy a specific car, but a small one car. I told her, no, 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 don't worry. You have the more beautiful and luxury car. No, Maria, this is no. I don't think so that I can do it. Yes, baby. I promise that you do it. And when I found the car, hela, the catch of this car, Maria, I can't believe it. I taken this car. It's for me, really? Yes. Go ahead, girl. Because sometimes the people ignore it in the manner they are can get something. And when they are found the bad person, absolutely not, don't take it. But in this time, I remember her. She feels so excited. She said, Maria, I can't believe it in my life that I can do for myself. Because all the time is that side. And right now, this Maria, I am so happy. The beginning with this car, I love it, my car. She had probably by 2 or 3 years with the car. She's so happy. Okay, I told you, girl. You
just
need to
gotta
trust you exactly that you can do
believe
it.
that you can do it. Like
Yes.
believe you will achieve it.
Yes, yes.
Now, here's a hard question. I would like to get in. Does being a woman Latina, do you think that has slowed you down or has helped you? It's a hard question.
At first, I will say slow me down, and that was when I was a little younger, that I didn't have the confidence. I didn't know what I was capable of. And same, coming from my backgrounds, from because working for someone else, it's completely different
Yes.
to whenever you're starting your own business.
Yes.
It's
point.
It's completely different.
it's like
Absolutely.
there's just no way. Like being an entrepreneur, it's hard, but it builds you as a person. It builds you as a leader. It builds you as a human, as a everything, because it's tough. It's not easy. I know it's not for everyone.
Yeah, no.
But at the beginning, I want to say that it kind of did slow me down. Now I feel that I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm lucky to be a Latina woman in business because it has given me, I've had a lot of opportunities. So I
Yes.
feel that this is the time. This is the time.
But you know the one Latina woman from Peru is Nina Vaca.
Yeah.
She is a big Latina.
I know Nina. She is.
She is a big leader.
Don't mess with her
Yes,
because if you
yes.
try to tell her she's doing
Yes.
something wrong, you're gonna get it.
I need to meet her.
She is.
Yeah,
and
and-
you're right. She is.
Yes.
I saw her when she was starting, and
Yes.
then I saw her when she blossomed, and I'm really proud of you. But you're right.
Yeah.
She she's unstoppable. I mean, if
Mm-mm.
you tell her you're not gonna make it because you're Latina or something, you're gonna get it.
Yes. Yes.
Because she does not believe that and will not let that affect. So do you think it? So being a Latina woman you think has helped you or helped you overcome and
But I see that too many little Latina, they are had a lot of the uh, professional business. I my question the before the Latinas, they are don't trust too many of the women's. Don't accept the community. Don't accept the business the woman because they are have the control all the men's. But right now, really the Latina woman they are had more concentrate for why too many people they are say why women because the woman is all the time protection. The woman all the time care at the family. And right now, the woman, this is in specific that I see the more successful in the woman because they are one that protect business. They are not one that make a business only for make a business. Okay, or they are not one that risk the money only for risk the money. They are thinking, they are preparing more the territory for the making in any area of the business. Yeah, I see right now that too many leaders, women, hell other leaders, women if they are in participation in different events. Because right now we need a more support. We need a more absolutely more support in this area, the Latinas help Latinas. Because not too many communities help the community Latina, women in the area the woman in business. I see not too much support. I see more support in the area the men's.
the thing is that the SBA
Mm-hmm.
who is it's not for Latinos or anything. The Small Business Administration is for everyone. The largest percentage of money that
Mm-hmm.
was given, and they give $2 billion every year.
Mm-hmm.
68% went to women.
Yes, it's exactly that I told you, because too many Latinas they are don't want to raise the money. They are don't find it the manner they hey look at this. This is the manner they here. This is the manner that we do this. That we need a more communication. We need a more cooperation for the involve the more business women.
And
Existing too many business here in here the
and and
different areas.
and right now, if I ask Sonia, name two Latino leaders that you really have think are going to be great, who are they?
Two Latino leaders. Well, I'm gonna say, or CEO Alex Flores, the millionaire from, you know, the one of our leaders in what I do in the financial industry. Him for sure. He's definitely a great leader. That would be one of them. Another one. I'm trying to think one that you guys know. That way we can. Who will that be?
Not him. Oh, no, I'm teasing.
Oh my goodness, I can't think of anyone.
See, now if I
It's
say
because this is exactly that I told you. There no existing too many leaders, the men, they are one they support more women because supposed to be they are say support, but really they are don't give you the tools, you don't give you the opportunities
yeah.
because this is easy say I do. They don't know.
But exactly, what are you doing?
Oh, right.
Yes,
Well, now
yes,
we're going.
yes.
Now here's another.
You had two leader Latinas
I
here.
know. I am okay. I am covered. Now name two elected Latino leaders.
Oh,
You see?
oh my goodness. I can't come up with. I can't come up with the names right now.
Mary, Maria, two elected
Oh
officials.
come on, there has to be.
You see? This is what we have to fix.
We need to count. Yeah.
You know. But anyway, I want everybody to start thinking because we do need to change that.
Yes.
We need to say you should. One time I had a bunch of people tell me Beto Roki. I said, Beto's not even Hispanic.
Yeah, Beto,
He's
Beto's the
Irish.
name, pero no es de no es
He's,
porque es
he's
Spanish.
Just the
Irish.
name, he. That's all he has.
But this is what we're gonna be working all together, and I'm gonna finalize here real quick. Sonia, what do you see happening in the next 2 years?
2 years as far as everything that we have going on.
Just what you see.
Well, what I see is that, just like Maria was saying, there's a lot of opportunity for Latinos right now. If we want to make the change, this is the time to start taking action. There's so many opportunities
Exactly.
out there. Don't sit there. If you're struggling financially, don't sit there. Don't sit there. Just look for the resources. Okay. Reach out to me if you're interested in the financial industry. I'm here to help. I'm looking to grow my team, so hey, feel free to reach out. Um, with the America's Chambers for Business, there's a lot of other resources. Any business you're in, find those resources. We have everything that we need to scale and grow this business. So 2 years from now, we should be making the income should be double, triple. Why not?
And
Yes.
we'll be able to name all the elected officials,
Yes.
Latinos that we know.
All of them should be there.
And they should be there.
Mhm.
Maria, the same question.
Well, and I guess that we see the different ways the woman business, because right now they start they say, oh, I do it, I can do it, I want to make it my business. And probably from 2 years, probably we see the more Latinas involved in the business. If they are hear this information and they are saying, you made me cause me to start my business. You made me to start the fall on the health. Because sometimes the women say, oh, I don't think so they are understand my business. Oh, I feel scary to start the business because I don't have support. No, 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 let's go. Wake up. Open the eyes.
Don't
You
be-
go outside. Go outside. Let's
And
go.
I feel the
I want to
energy.
see next to you.
I feel the
More woman.
energy.
Yes. More
Maria's
woman.
empowered today.
Yes.
I am getting empowered here.
Empower the ladies. Yes, yes.
Angel, we are full of power.
Come on.
Anyway, we're gonna get ready for the 2 o'clock show. We have the Honorable Consul Milton Chinchilla from El Salvador, and we have a great and a superstar Crisia Gillian from America's Chamber El Salvador and businesswoman. Matter of fact, at the meetings that I'm going to when we get our members together and I see all this, I get so all this power starts coming out of the room.
Yes, yes,
Isn't
yes.
it beautiful?
Yes.
But anyway, thank you. Be safe. Love everyone. And God's children are coming all colors. So let's all work together. And by the way, if you have a chance, come visit Arlington, come visit Dallas, and go Cowboys tonight. How about that?
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
Thank you to
Thank you.
my wonderful people here, and we'll see you next Monday.
You guys have
Enjoy
a
your
great
day.
week.